to the channel. I'm back down at Bramley Moor Tuesday after the test event. Mainly just come to just have a look at how the pitch is after the test event, see how it's fared up and have a little look around. Got a lot of messages through the night that there was a couple of Reds in the stadium, which nothing against them, but a little bit disappointing considering so many Evertonians missed out on getting tickets, you know, obviously season ticket holders. For me, it should have been just Blues, but, you know, is what it is. It was a special night for Blues. It was great to see that 10,000 in that stand. I mean, it looked very impressive from the TV. Anyway, let's get the drone up and have a look around. Right, let's get straight across and we'll have a look at the pitch after the first test event, see how that's looking. So obviously people were worried about what would happen with test events and how it would go. Yeah, it looks completely fine. Yeah, it looks basically unaffected from what it was over the last few weeks. Great to see how this south stand looked last night with 10,000 fans in. Very, very impressive, very intimidating as well from how it looks and how steep it was. If you have a look on SS Skies, he's got a vlog up of the experience of in there, which was really good. It looks now that all the executive seating is in. Great to see last night when we watched the game on the live stream, all the advertising boards in and switched on, the big screens working, seeing what they were putting up on them, looked pretty good. Let's have a look at the northeast corner. See how far they've got on wrapping the scaffolding. Still more scaffolding going up. Let's see along here. And as we come round through here, you can see now through the glass that it's really wrapped up now with all the coverings over it. Expecting these coverings to go right down to the bottom, and that is if it's for the sandblasting, as people are saying, and painting. Well, it's going to be hard to know until we actually see it again with it being wrapped up, so we'll have a look, see if there's anything happening over the west stand area. I've seen a couple of people got access and went underneath the west stand, which looked fantastic. I mean, it was good to see on so many of the videos last night how good the stadium looked. Obviously got problems with a bit of the transport in and out, as that's not sorted yet. Still no lines painted for the car parks. Yeah, so there's obviously some issues with people getting in and out and the access along the roads, but it is a test event and these are the things that they look at. And one of the other things that was really good to see from some of the videos, like seeing Ped from Toffees'R'Us, his video was fantastic of inside the stadium. How big it looks underneath this part of the stand. I mean, it just looked immense. You know, obviously see it a lot and being here a lot with the drone, but to actually see how big it is when people are standing there and from their perspective down there was fantastic. Let's have a little look at the Everton Way. Looks like the 3 sections that have been started have virtually been finished. Yeah, just a little bit to go. Did see from some of the videos last night some close-ups of this and how good it looks. Just zoom in a little bit more. There's just a few bricks to finish underneath Rupert's Tower there. A few little bits to go in the middle. Don't quite know what's going in these grid sections yet. Haven't seen what's going on with them. And I think obviously over the next few days this section will be finished, and then they'll start adding further along. You can see they've started putting some of the section bricks to separate it. It's really coming on now. Let's have a look over where the concrete is being taken apart. Yeah, you can see it's cut into little squares now. You can see that obviously they're lifting out big pieces at a time, where before they were just breaking it up into little bits. Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, some being moved there. So that's going to be gone in next to no time. I'm really interested to see what happens with this section and what it becomes, because obviously this isn't owned by Everton, so it'll be interesting to see. Let's have a little look at this corner now where the scaffolding's going up. A little bit windy this morning, so it's taking a little bit of a while for the drone to move around. Yeah, you can see that's really coming on now, that bringing the scaffolding up. I'm wondering if, like the other side, there will be some stairs made out of scaffolding to access this point, like there is on the other side. Yeah, you can see the amount of scaffolding there. It is going to be quite big, like the other side. Let's have a look at the Everton Way. I was wondering whether some of the statues would have been fitted for the test event, but it looks like that's going to be done later over the summer. And I'm obviously disappointed that there was no flags put up on the lampposts. As you can see, like here, there's some sections to be able to put some flags. I thought they might have done a little bit like that. But it is just looking great. And there's the steps I was on about. I was wondering whether they'd be doing that on the other side. There, so I presume they will be doing that on the other side, because if they're making access from that side, surely there's going to be access across. But yeah, great to see that test event last night. We'll leave it there, just a short one today. It was more to come, and just have a look at that pitch. Just have one little look over. While I'm on 3x zoom, I can zoom in a little bit more. Very small penalty spot there. And was the centre circle drawn in? Again, yeah, centre circle. But yeah, I mean the pitch looked great after that event last night. So yeah, well done to everybody who went. Like I say, a little bit disappointed to hear there was a few reds in there. I mean, nothing against them personally, like I've said, but it was an event for Evertonians, and You know, so many missed out, so many season ticket holders who applied for it missed out. But yeah, all good. So yeah, we'll leave that there. Please like, share and subscribe. As always, appreciate you watching. And looking forward to the next test event which I'll be attending.